Hey, how's it going? Today is January 22nd. Let me see if it's recording. Oh, yeah. 2025. I've been sitting under this beautiful tree for about 2 hours. I've meditated here and written, and yeah, pretty much these two things occupied my last 2 hours. I had lots of fun, especially writing. I just used the DeepSeek to help me revise my writings, and it's just so satisfying to get like that quick results. At one click, you send it, and then you get a better revised version. I used to resist using AI, but now I think I don't have to have this ego because it's a tool. It's helping us. It's teaching me how to write more effectively. I just really love the results I get every time. So this afternoon I actually spent about like an hour. I wrote about my recent arguments with my partner. It's very personal, and I hesitated and didn't feel like to write about this because it's very personal. However, the idea of personal is illusional. I don't have to treat it like a personal thing. We all share this challenge, right? As humans, we all have emotions, we all have conflicts with partners, with a family, with our loved ones, which could be very frustrating. And that's the point of sharing, that's the point of writing. I want to empower people, I want to help people to understand we are not our emotions. We have the power to take back our control. Like, we don't have to be controlled by our emotions and the egoic mind. What does that mean? Yesterday afternoon, I had this transformation. I suddenly realized I was trapped in my emotions for a very long time. 3 days ago, I had an incident with my girlfriend. I could talk about it more, but I've already shared it in my journal. You can just check out on my Notion journal. And basically, I think 3 days ago, we had held these grudges. We had held this uncomfortable feeling inside our hearts, and it's very draining. And I suddenly had this realization: I didn't have to hold this anymore. I can let them go, and simply let go. Simply come back to this present moment. What's the problem of this present moment? All this frustration comes from the past, all this past stored motions, energy that I resisted to let go because my ego didn't want to let it go. My ego needed this identification, or it will die. My ego will die, and my ego doesn't want this. Nobody's ego wants to die. That's our biggest obstacle to enlightenment and happiness. So yeah, I just kept telling myself to let go, to relax my heart and come back to this present moment. Simply focus on the present moment, shift my focus from the events that happened in the past, even 1 hour ago or 5 minutes ago. Just simply come back to this present moment, to breathe, be aware of the feeling, be aware of the emotions, and let go. Yeah, it totally makes sense to me as someone who already experienced and got over this. But I understand, I still remember back then, letting go doesn't make sense. How did I actually let go? I didn't know how to do it because I was stuck in my mind for too long. I was identified with my mind for almost in my entire life. and I didn't know how to disidentify with my mind. I didn't have that spiritual knowledge, and most importantly, I wasn't conscious of all this happen, right? So practice mindfulness is the key to apply this spiritual knowledge into our life and actually be helped by consciousness. Yeah, I want to emphasize, practice meditation, practice mindfulness are the key to enlightenment. Without practice, you can't really simply understand and apply it to life. You can't let go because you don't have enough consciousness. You don't have enough presence in you. It's like a muscle. You need to train it daily, and it becomes strong enough. When it's come a challenge, you can handle it with the muscle, with the strength you already cultivated through practice. Yeah, anyway, this brings me so much hope that this is the right direction, this is the right path. We all humans should take enlightenment. A higher consciousness is the way out. There's no problem with consciousness. You realize there's really no problem at all. You simply let go. You don't bother yourself with all these things that happened, all these, misperceptions, all these, deeply misleading and disillusional, egoic perceptions about things and people, especially people we loved, and it's just unnecessary suffering. Okay, thank you for listening. Today is January 22nd, 2025. Yeah, peace.